Welcome to What's in the Pot. I'm your host Sean Grande, and today we are making saltfish and dumpling. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. It's What's in the Pot. Welcome to What's in the Pot. I'm your host Sean Grande. So today for the saltfish and dumplings, I'm using some saltfish I got at the grocery store. Now you can use any kind of saltfish. I believe this one is salted pollock. You can use salted cod. It really depends on which one you have available in your area. If you can get the salted cod, go ahead by all means. That's my favorite one to use. Now what I do is I like to wash my saltfish. I will soak it in boiling water for about an hour, drain it out, and soak in boiling water for another hour, then drain it out. Once it's done draining, what I like to do is then fry it up nice and crispy, not overly crispy because I still want the saltfish soft. But you can see here, once I fry it up, then I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the pot. I'm gonna start adding the rest of my ingredients. So I'm gonna start with some onions, and we're gonna let that saute for maybe 3 to 4 minutes. Now this is about a quarter of an onion cut up into small pieces, and I'm adding equivalent to about maybe 2 cloves of garlic minced up, and we're gonna let that saute for another couple minutes. Next thing I'm gonna add is some tomatoes. I'm using cherry tomatoes. You can use really any kind of tomatoes you like, and this is equivalent to maybe about half a cup to maybe 3/4 a cup of tomatoes. Let that saute for about 10 minutes, and then we're adding about half a cup of sweet peppers. You can use any kind of sweet peppers. I'm using some red, orange, and yellow. As long as you add any kind of sweet peppers, is really up to you on the type or the color, but let that saute for another 5-10 minutes. Once that saute, you can see everything is starting to cook up. The natural juices are coming out. We're gonna then add our saltfish. We're gonna let that saltfish saute with the onions, the peppers, the tomatoes. Now some people may take it out here, and that's totally fine, but I like a little bit of gravy, and I also like to season it up. So I'm gonna add some black pepper. Once I add my black pepper, I'm gonna add a little touch of adobo seasoning. And you don't need to add too much salt because the saltfish may still have a little bit of salty flavor. So we're just adding seasoning to taste. I'm adding maybe about 2 teaspoons of this, maybe about a teaspoon of this Bertie's pimento seasoning. We're gonna give that a good mix and let all the flavors kind of marinate with the veggies and the saltfish together. Now I'm gonna add some fresh sprigs of thyme, maybe about 3 or 4 pieces. Now if you don't have that fresh thyme, you can just go ahead and use some of the powdered dried thyme that they sell in the stores. Now I'm adding some tomato sauce. Now this is just pure tomato sauce, not like the pasta sauce that you use. This is just tomato sauce. It's gonna give it that nice tomatoey flavor, similar to if you're making a full-on tomatoes choca, where you're adding a whole bunch of tomatoes to get the sauce. I'm just adding, this is a quick cheat, especially if you just want to add a little bit more of that tomato sauce to go with your dumplings. And I'm adding about maybe half a teaspoon of green seasoning to start. I'm going to add a little bit more later on, but what we're going to do is we're going to let this marinate, add a little bit more of that tomato sauce, give it some more body, and let that saute for about 10 minutes. Now right towards the end, I like to add a little bit of ketchup, maybe about 2 teaspoons worth. I like the little bit of the sweetness the ketchup gives and a little bit of extra body it gives to the sauce. Now one thing is you don't want to add too much, and I'm also adding half a pack of this Goya Sazon seasoning. Now you don't want to add too much, but the Sazon seasoning is annatto and culantro or shadow benny. But it has that annatto, that ruku, gives it that nice red color. It's gonna look absolutely delicious. After we add that, we're gonna let that saute for maybe about another 5 minutes. And you can see our dish is pretty much done. You can see everything's cooked perfectly. Our onions, our veggies, our saltfish is cooked. It smells absolutely amazing. The last thing I'm gonna add is a little bit more green seasoning because I love my green seasoning, but I like to add at the end. It brings out that nice green seasoning flavor in the dish. So we're gonna start making our dumplings. I got 2 cups of flour. I'm adding just a dash of salt, maybe even just a pinch of salt. You just really wanna add salt for taste. And I'm adding some of this coconut powder I got from Caloo Box. This is coconut milk powder. You can make it into a coconut milk, or you can just add the powder. Mix all the dry ingredients together in the bowl, and then we're gonna be starting to add our water. Now I'm adding maybe about 3/4 cup of water, but you just really just wanna add water until the dough gets nice and firm. Once you knead your dough and it gets nice and firm, it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna cover it with a damp cloth for maybe about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we're gonna start rolling it out. Now you can see I'm trying to roll these out to be nice round dumplings. They're not exactly round, but I'm trying to make them nice and flat. So you can really roll them any shape you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll these out. You can see this is our final product. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna boil them. When they start floating, that means they're done. After the dumplings are finished boiling, what I like to do is I like to fry out my dumplings. And I'm gonna start with a little bit of onions, let that onion saute. Once that onion's been sauteing, I'm gonna add some of this pimento seasoning. And if you don't have the fresh pimento, go ahead and use the Bertie's pimento seasoning. That's what I have. I've been trying to grow a pimento plant, but it's not working, so I gotta stick with the bottled stuff. Now, once that pimento seasoning and that onions have been sauteing together, we're gonna start adding our dumplings, and we're gonna let these dumplings fry up a little bit, not too crispy. We just want to saute with all the flavors in, maybe for about 5 to 6 minutes. So our dumplings have been sauteing, flipped them a couple times. What I'm gonna do is add some of this Jamaican dried thyme that I got from caldubox.com. And the last thing I like to add, especially if I'm making dumplings or any kind of provisions, right towards the end, I like to add a little bit of this green seasoning. Now, this is my green seasoning blend. So it's got a little bit of everything, but what we wanna do is we wanna add that and give everything a good mix in the pot, because we're gonna make sure every piece of that dumpling is coated in that green seasoning. You can see it there, it has all that flavor. You really don't need to add any salt or anything extra to the dumplings, because it has that salt in there, and also with the flavor from the green seasoning. That is our final product. That is our dumpling and saltfish. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a try, and don't forget, if you try any of our recipes, tag me on Instagram or on Facebook at What's in DEPOT. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, I hope you stay safe and stay blessed. Peace.